this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Support for the show comes from Public, the investing platform for those who take it seriously. On Public, you can build a multi-asset portfolio of stocks, bonds, options, crypto, and now generated assets, which allow you to turn any idea into an investable index with AI. It all starts with your prompt. From renewable energy companies with high free cash flow to semiconductor suppliers growing revenue over 20% year over year, you can literally type any prompt and put the AI to work. It screens thousands of stocks, builds a one-of-a-kind index, and lets you backtest it against the S&P 500. Then you can invest in a few clicks. Generated assets are like ETFs with infinite possibilities, completely customizable and based on your thesis, not someone else's. Go to public.com/podcast and earn an uncapped 1% bonus when you transfer your portfolio. That's public.com/podcast. Paid for by Public Investing. Brokerage services by Open to the Public Investing Inc. Member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services by Public Advisors LLC, SEC registered advisor. Generated assets is an interactive analysis tool. Output is for informational purposes only and is not an investment recommendation or advice. Complete disclosures available at public.com/disclosures.
Streaming May 15th on Paramount Plus. Beth and Rip are back in Dutton Ranch.
This life here is gonna work, isn't it?
We'll make it work. Starring Kelly Riley.
A legacy is a beautiful thing, but only if it survives.
Cole Hauser.
What's gonna work?
Ed Harris.
Family is the only thing worth fighting for.
And Annette Bening.
I can make this a lot harder for all y'all.
And peace will have to wait.
Dutton Ranch. New series streaming May 15th on Paramount Plus.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? Business software is expensive, and when you buy software from lots of different companies, it's not only expensive, it gets confusing, slow to use, hard to integrate. Odoo solves that because all Odoo software is connected on a single affordable platform. Save money without missing out on the features you need. Odoo has no hidden costs and no limit on features or data. Odoo has over 60 apps available for any needs your business might have, all at no additional charge. Everything from websites to sales to inventory to accounting, all linked and talking to each other. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
This is kind of breaking news. Johnny has found a nominee for Fart of the Year. This is obviously, we are still early in 2026, but holy cow, you have to listen to this. This is an early entrant into the possibility for Fart of 26. This was found on X. It's a horse, so this vet is pushing down on the horse's stomach, and then all of a sudden, my God, that was a find. That was a find. We're gonna go through one more time. This is a Twitter account at Texas_Jeep_guy. This is where we found it. We're gonna put it out there, but this is a strong entrant for Fart of 2026. Which I tell you what, I thought I had a shot at it, but holy cow, this horse, I had to feel better. That horse has to feel better. Good fight, Johnny. Good fight.
Hit that intro, go! Laugh with me when the rent's past due and the car won't start. Laugh with me when the only sponsor is my broken heart. We're hanging on this janky stream. Two weird voices in the glow of a screen. If the world won't sing, then let it laugh with me.
Welcome back. It's a brand new episode. This is Laugh With Me, the podcast with Jeremy Odem, and I'm your host.
Jeremy stares at the stats and shaking over takeout boxes. Johnny's already mapping hotels on a napkin with greasy crosses. They quit jobs they kinda hated. Tell their bosses
J.O., and welcome back. This is Laugh With Me. It's myself. We've got Johnny Palermo on the ones and twos, the award-winning producer. Today's extra fun, okay? Today is all about you, the listener, as we have fielded. Johnny's found some of the best questions from some of you guys. He's bringing them my way, and we are going to answer every single one of them. No interruptions. That's what I want. No interruptions, Johnny, as we are going to fire straight through some of the best ones that you found. And trust me, there were some bad ones. I just want to throw that out there that y'all might want to get better with the questions you're asking. There really was some junk, frankly, like what's your favorite cereal? You know, like and trust me, as all of you do. I mean, who eats just one kind of cereal? That's it. I mean, I'm all over the place. I'm just wherever my taste buds take me. Okay, sometimes apples. Right now, apple cinnamon Cheerios. And I tell you what, I'm not putting milk in it. I'm just not. Like, I'm eating them dry. And I'm not even putting them in a bowl and eating it dry. I'm putting it in a Ziploc bag, carrying it wherever I go, just to chomp it on those apple cinnamon Cheerios. That's my current go-to. General Mills, hit me up. Yeah, like sometimes Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes. Sometimes I'll be like, man, I need to get fit, you know, eat something a little healthier. I'll hit the Wheaties, but it really just depends on which athlete's on the box. Like sometimes it's not really about the taste buds as much as the eyeball, you know, the eyeball test. When you're walking down that cereal aisle, and it's a big one, which ones catch your eyes immediately? And if the right athlete's on the cover of that Wheaties box, damn, you know I got to get in shape. So there you go. And for some reason I equip getting, like, getting in shape and eating Wheaties to me are hand in hand, like we're going to the gym or something. But anyway, some of y'all questions, they weren't good, but we did find some good ones in here. We got a few good ones. We're going to get right to it. Question number 1 comes from Tyler, who asked, Jeremy, what are your thoughts on the NFL schedule release this Thursday? Well, I've got a few thoughts on that, but thanks for asking, Tyler. It's one of my favorite times of the year. I mean, it's where one of the few events where, like, grown men will gather around their phones to celebrate finding out where we're all going to be disappointed. You know? Like, it's appointment TV for me. Like, I'll watch the schedule release and be like, oh my God, week 6? That's when we get the Broncos? Let's go. Everything changes. But it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter if we play them week 6, week 9, week 12. Still likely going to be around 500 and just trying to survive and get into the playoffs. And I will treat every single week, you know, like Patrick Mahomes personally keep my car. Like, it doesn't matter who's playing and when. That's just how I'm going to feel. So does it matter? You know, no. Is it fun as hell to look at it and go, okay, week 1, that second full weekend in September, here's the slate of games I'm going to watch. That's fun. To know that the Chargers are going to be playing on Thursday Night Football, week whatever, and then play a Monday Night Football game, you know, the following week. So we get an extra long break in between that's not counted as the bye. Yeah, I'm hyped, and I'm running the numbers on this. I consume it all. Football fans are addicts. We just are. We consume anything related to it. Give us the schedule release. How about draft grades? Training camp photos. You give us a blurry image of a backup tight end jogging, and suddenly we're going to be like, this is our year. Like, this is it. Like, that's how football fans are. And I'm hyped. Like, I know we're not even to really mid-May quite yet, but I am hyped. To me, it's like it's the draft at the end of April, and then, you know, whenever they give us the schedule, which now is mid-May. I mean, whenever that is, to me, that's the official start of the football year. So, yeah. No, I'm pretty excited about it. Thank you for that question, Tyler. Johnny, no, we're not going to talk about the Raiders. I said no interruptions. And then he's talking, oh, the Raiders, this is our year. We're finally competent. Like, no. Every year you say that like it's a hostage note. Like, this is our year. Like, no, Johnny. At this point, the Raiders have had more rebuilds than my emotional stability. Like, it's over, okay? They're going to finish last like they always do. All right, question number 2. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh, Tanisha. Okay. What's the update on the animated show? Hey, great question. Laugh With Me, the animated series, title subject to change. Let's just throw that out there right now. All things related to the show, subject to change. It's a great question. It is moving forward. It's moving forward slowly. It's like a DMV employee emotionally processing your existence. You know, like it's happening, but it's not at any rate of speed. No, honestly, animation's wild because you've got the idea, right? Which is the podcast. And we've created the podcast over now 141 episodes. And we've got a lot of content, a lot of jokes, a lot of stories, a lot of moments that are going to make an incredible piece of animation. But then you've got to get the animated part, right? So then it's okay. Yes, you have, but you're not going to sit there and watch Cartoon Me and Cartoon Eric sit across the desk and talk to each other. No, you have to make it all come to life. So, and then from there you got to have new jokes. Like it can't just be the same old jokes that you have inside the pod. Like it's got to be visually new jokes. So it is a process, and we are quite a ways from realizing this one. But I'll tell you what. Here's what I do know: is that I'm excited. Like I'm pumped. It's still one of those projects where if it hits, amazing. If it flops, I'm just going to tell people it was too ahead of its time. Like that's, isn't that what all failed artists say? I mean, if we end up having to put it on YouTube, then we're just going to blame the algorithm. Like, why did it kill our show? So we've got the excuses in our back pocket. But hopefully it's a hit and we can continue to grow from there. I foresee it being a hit, but obviously that's just me. So, Johnny, why are you shaking your head? This is gonna be great. I can't wait to see animated Johnny. We gave a tease of that last year. We gave a little tease of what that would look like, but I think it's gonna look a little different than he thought it was gonna. So either way, it's coming. It's just it's gonna take some time. Okay, let's just say that. Today's episode is brought to you by Distribution Center Comedy. Have you ever thought, man, I'd love to laugh my ass off while also watching industrial grade logistics happen in real time? Well, now you can. At Distribution Center Comedy, they've combined two American traditions: stand-up comedy and moving massive amounts of boxed inventory under impossible deadlines. Why waste your evening at some boring comedy club when you could enjoy premium entertainment while a man named Rick aggressively scans barcodes behind you? At Distribution Center Comedy, every show is an experience. Watch top-tier comedians perform while employees fulfill same-day shipping orders just feet away. Laugh at edgy, observational humor while Karen from shipping screams, "Who moved pallet 7B?" That's atmosphere. That's immersion. That's art. And the best part? Audience participation. Get selected at random to help unload a truck during the headliner's set. Nothing builds community like manually sorting novelty coffee mugs while a comic bombs through a divorce joke. Upcoming events include open mic and open doc night, where first-time comics perform while first-time forklift operators learn through trial and error. How about Laughin' Loud Thursdays? 2-drink minimum, 3-box minimum. And their newest premium event, Killing It in Aisle 9, where comedians battle hecklers and inventory discrepancies at the same time. I went there last week, and halfway through a guy's bit about online dating, a pallet of air fryers tipped over. Funniest physical comedy I've seen all year. Completely unplanned. Mostly. Distribution Center Comedy is not responsible for emotional distress, package delays, forklift-related trust issues, accidental employment, or audience members being promoted to shift supervisor. Use promo code LAUGHLOAD20 for 20% off admission and 1 free steel toe boot rental. Distribution Center Comedy, where the punchlines hit almost as hard as OSHA violations. A proud sponsor of Laugh With Me, the podcast.
Support for the show comes from Public, the investing platform for those who take it seriously. On Public, you can build a multi-asset portfolio of stocks, bonds, options, crypto, and now generated assets, which allow you to turn any idea into an investable index with AI. It all starts with your prompt. From renewable energy companies with high free cash flow to semiconductor suppliers growing revenue over 20% year over year, you can literally type any prompt and put the AI to work. It screens thousands of stocks, builds a one-of-a-kind index, and lets you backtest it against the S&P 500. Then you can invest in a few clicks. Generated assets are like ETFs with infinite possibilities, completely customizable and based on your thesis, not someone else's. Go to public.com/podcast and earn an uncapped 1% bonus when you transfer your portfolio. That's public.com/podcast. Paid for by Public Investing. Brokerage services by Open to the Public Investing Inc. Member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services by Public Advisors LLC, SEC registered advisor. Generated assets is an interactive analysis tool. Output is for informational purposes only and is not an investment recommendation or advice. Complete disclosures available at public.com/disclosures.
Hey everyone, it's Cal Penn. I'm the host of Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club. This week on the podcast, I am sitting down with Ray Porter, the narrator of Andy Weir's audiobook Project Hail Mary, massive sci-fi adventure about survival and science and what happens when you wake up alone very far from Earth.
I really had to make a decision because I caught myself getting that frog in my throat and starting to get teary as I'm narrating some of these sections. And it's like, okay, is this indulgent? And I really thought about it. I was like, no, at this point, it would kind of be betraying the trust the author and the listener have in telling this story if I don't go through it. But there's places in this book that deeply emotionally affected me, and I left it on the mic.
That's great.
Because it served the story. People will say like, oh my God, I cried at the end. It's like, yeah, dude, me too.
Listen to Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? Business software is expensive. And when you buy software from lots of different companies, it's not only expensive, it gets confusing, slow to use, hard to integrate. Odoo solves that, because all Odoo software is connected on a single affordable platform. Save money without missing out on the features you need. Odoo has no hidden costs and no limit on features or data. Odoo has over 60 apps available for any needs your business might have, all at no additional charge. Everything from websites to sales to inventory to accounting, all linked and talking to each other. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
If you've been sitting on a business idea for a while, consider this your sign to do something with it. You can even make it official today by creating a website with Wix Harmony. Just tell Wix Harmony what you want, and it'll create the whole website for you, business features included. But don't worry, you can still change anything by hand. It's your website, your call. Try it at wix.com/harmony. That's wix.com/harmony.
All right, question 3 is from Richie. What are you listening to right now? My music taste is all over the place. Okay, I listen to just about everything. I'm at that age where, like, my playlist looks like a custody battle. Just going back and forth. 1 minute, it's aggressive rap rock with the new MGK and Fred Durst. Next minute, it's like sad indie music from a guy named Oliver who definitely owns too many scarves, which... who cares? I don't care what you wear. As long as it's got a catchy hook, I'm all in. But then suddenly, the 2023 remaster of Faithfully by Journey comes on, and I'm ready to fix a transmission with my bare hands. Like, I just want to get in there. I want to get dirty. Which is like my vision, like how I envision it would have been like in the 80s had I been an adult in the 80s. I guess I would have been working on cars. I don't know, but that's how I feel. It's like music's weird. You know this, I know this. It changes your personality. Whatever music you're into, that's how you're living. You throw on some old school hip hop, suddenly you're walking different. You put on country music, and now you're like emotionally invested in a tractor, putting on some boots and a cowboy hat. Like, I've never worn a cowboy hat, but I would throw one on if I was listening to some jams. Just saying. Put on some sad acoustic music. Suddenly I'm staring out the window. Pure sadness. And really all I'm doing is waiting on DoorDash. Like, that's what music can do to you. But I'm also at that dangerous age where songs from high school are now classic throwbacks. The oldies, as they say. Nothing will humble you faster than hearing a song from your teenage years on a station called Oldies. Like, oldie? Like, that song came out like, 20 plus years ago. And now my knees hurt. But to answer your question, Richie, I'm into Bouncing Souls, Alkaline Trio. Yeah, that's kind of what been my go-to here lately. It was a long way to get there. Oh man, let's get to that next question.
Hey Jeremy, I brought positivity.
No, not today, Mr. Joy on Purpose.
I sense the edgy energy and wanted to balance it with joy.
That sentence alone should be illegal.
Did you know music raises serotonin?
Did you know leaving raises mind?
I brought the ukulele.
Yeah, of course you did, Mr. Joy. That's the official instrument of people who ruin cookouts.
I wrote a song for the listeners.
Hey, please do not.
Laugh with me, laugh with joy.
Johnny, cut his mic.
Life
Just cut.
Just a happy time.
That doesn't mean anything. Like, you're just saying things. Like,
meaning is subjective.
Yeah, so is my patience. Please leave.
Okay, but stay hydrated.
I feel far less joyful when he's around. Like, that's... God, I hate him. That's next question, please. Oh, man. Let's see. From Johnny. Not you, Johnny. This is from you? Oh, this really is from you. Oh, okay. What did you think of the Kevin Hart roast on Netflix? Here's my honest take on this one. Roasts are a weird art form now. You know, it used to be, such an honor to be roasted. And everybody just comes at you. Everybody wants it to be brutal, until somebody says something brutal. That's when people start to get upset. Suddenly on Twitter, people are acting like you created a war crime. You were just talking jokes. You sign up for a roast, you're involved in a roast, you're going back and forth roasting, the hits are coming. You're going to take them, they're going to bounce off you, and you're going to shoot some yourself. That's the deal. Like, you can't sign up for a public humiliation event and then act surprised when people humiliate you publicly. That's like entering the UFC and then complaining that you're getting punched. Like, that's not how it works. And Kevin Hart's an interesting, roast target because he's, insanely successful, right? At a certain level of fame, I mean, I'm sure none of the roasts are really going to hurt, What are you going to say? Oh, you're short? And that's what they said. Oh, a lot. Cool. He's short. He's going to go cry in his 8 mansions. It's not that big of a deal. There's no comeback to success, You can call him tiny all day, but he's still cashing those Netflix checks. And they keep getting bigger and bigger. What I like about roasts is when people understand the assignment. Okay, the best roasters know it's not just about being mean. Okay, anybody can be mean. It's about being clever. It's about being specific. It's about hitting them in their world. Okay, it makes the audience go, "Wow, damn, that shit's accurate." Like, the worst jokes sound like they were written by somebody who thinks yelling is comedy. Like, that's not roasting. Like, that's just talking to your relatives at Thanksgiving. Like, that's all that is. I am happy Netflix is bringing back the roast. They are fun. Watching it Sunday night was, to me, it was an event, to watch and laugh and enjoy the entertainment there. It didn't feel fake. It did feel like there was real risk, but they also knew that they were just entertaining, and that's all it really was. Also, part of a roast is where some of the jokes might bomb. Like, not everything's going to be, worked out to perfection. The awkward silence of it, and then their reaction to the awkward silence of it. That's what makes it honest, and that's what makes it fun. I don't know. I enjoyed it, and I love it when people get what it is. which is the culture, right? Which we have some folks here locally that probably could learn a bit from that, just learning about the culture. So speaking of that, I think I just saw question 5. So let's get to question 5. It's from Spotify, from Brent Bradley. It said, must be hard on your manhood to watch a woman be funnier and wildly more successful than you at the same time. Honestly, thank you listening, Brent, but I'm going to gladly answer your question/statement. But first of all, let's discuss where this question or statement or whatever this was stems from. This comes from, last episode, Late Night is the title of the episode. I did monologue jokes, and in the monologue, I discussed a local comedian's new theater that she has here in Omaha called The Warehouse. And I'm sure it's going to be wildly successful. I root and I'm passionately cheering for that place to be successful and for her to be successful. And from the sounds of it, after their first month of success, that's what's happening. That's great, honestly. Good job. Now Brent comes in and he's defending against my jokes on Rachel. Now in the last question we talked about roasting and kind of how everybody knows it's you're going to shoot some, you're going to take some shots. That's roasting, right? And everybody knows it's just part of the community. Like that's what you do. Like that's how you answer it and then you move on. Some people don't take it that way. Apparently it's personal for Brent Bradley. He felt the need to defend. Hey, she is funny. And she apparently has a successful place after a month. And I'm rooting for her. Like, that's fantastic. But let's not forget where this started. Okay? This started on my timeline. Where after talking about Mr. Joy on Purpose and some of his shenanigans that he pulls online, and it's been well documented. You can go back and listen to previous episodes where we talk about Mr. Joy on Purpose and my battles with him. And she had no clue what even this was about, and so she obviously doesn't listen to the show, and that's fine. Okay, that is fine. But when you come into my world and then post in defense of him, and then bring a couple roast jokes my way, boom, boom, which totally cool. I laughed. You're going to get a couple back. I mean, that's just, that's how it works. I'm going to come back with a couple jokes myself. That's what we do. So it's what I did. And honestly, no apologies. Like, that's the culture. That is the culture. That's what we think. And one might think, okay, Brent is being bold or he's sticking up for his friend with his comment. But all he's doing is showing that he can't take a joke and isn't a part of this community. I mean, that's all he showed. Like, I've got stronger words for Brent, but I think it's going to be best to just use terminology that he would understand. And that's sandwiches. So Brent, if you were a sandwich, like in the deli of comedians, you'd probably be a bologna and American cheese on a sandwich sliced bread. Just a classic low-end American sandwich that we all know we've had, but nobody's asking for it. That's going to be today's episode, the Q&A. Thank you for those listener questions. I definitely appreciate it. Keep sending them in because honestly, listener questions are easier than me coming up with coherent thoughts of my own. Like, that's, Johnny knows. Big thanks to producer Johnny Palermo for his completely delusional football optimism. Man, the Raiders are going to be bad. And absolutely zero thanks to Mr. Joy on Purpose, who I'm pretty sure was engineered in a lab to annoy me specifically. If you enjoyed this episode, you can find us anywhere that you love to listen to your favorite podcast. Tell your friends, tell your enemies. If you hated it, well, schedule your complaint for the NFL release announcement so no one sees it. I'm J.O. This has been Laugh With Me.
Let that intro go! Laugh with me when the rent's past due and the car won't start. Laugh with me when the only sponsor is my broken heart. We're hanging on this janky stream, two weird voices in the glow of a screen. If the world won't sing, then let it laugh with me.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. We all seem to be in a rush these days, from work to driving our kids around. But when you're behind the wheel, please do not speed. A few minutes saved by going faster is never worth the risk. So follow the speed limit, enjoy the drive, maybe bring some snacks for the kids, and know that along the way, you're getting quality time with your family.
Paid for by NHTSA.
When you manage procurement for multiple facilities, every order matters. But when it's for a hospital system, they matter even more. Grainger gets it and knows there's no time for managing multiple suppliers and no room for shipping delays. That's why Grainger offers millions of products in fast, dependable delivery, so you can keep your facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Lots of places can expose you to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats to your identity, which is way more than anyone can do on their own. If we find anything suspicious, like new loans or changes to your financial accounts, we alert you right away, all through text, phone, email, or the LifeLock app. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/iHeart. Terms apply.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.